Welcome again to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you that how you can download and install the Ubuntu server version. So you just have to visit this particular site ubuntu.com/download/server. So over here you can see all the versions over here like the desktop, server, core and cloud. So I'm going to click on the server if you want to download it, and over here you will find all the versions. Like this one is the Ubuntu 24.04.1 LTS, which is as you can see the latest LTS version Ubuntu server. LTS stand for, if you don't know what is LTS stand for, it stands for long term support, which means 5 year free security maintenance update, and you can extend it up to 10 years with Ubuntu Pro if you wanted to pay this. The file size is 2.6 gig, and you can find some of the information about the operating system, like which kernel version it has, okay, and the other version like Rust 1.7, .NET 8, and then OpenJDK 21, and the other information you can find over here. If you wanted to download the other version, you can also download from here, like Ubuntu 24.10. Okay, so you can also download this, and some other alternative download option you will find over here if you want to use BitTorrent or something like that. So something like that. So I'm going to download this one, so you can download it from here. So I have already downloaded that file, and I'm going to demonstrate it on my VirtualBox, that how you can install this operating system. So I have already created the VirtualBox over here. So if you wanted to know how you can create it, you can watch out my video. I have already created a video that how you can create a VirtualBox, I mean a virtual machine in Oracle VirtualBox. So this is the ISO file that I have selected, Ubuntu 24.10 live server AMD 64.iso. I'm going to start this one. So as many of you already know that Ubuntu is used widely all over the Linux community, and many big companies also use this particular operating system. So if you're looking, or if you're interested to learn Linux and you wanted to pursue your career in this domain, this might help you. So we have find two options over here. It's asking to try or install the Ubuntu server, or you can detach the memory. So I'm going to click the first one. It's initializing all the hardware details, and it will boot up to the OS operating system installation page. So now we have to select the language that you are going to use. So there are menu language option over here, you can select from here. So in my case I'm going to select the English, but you can select whichever language is preferable to you. Then hit enter. Now it's asking to choose the keyboard layout, so I'm going to select the default one, but again you can have the option to choose. Now it's asking that which installation you want. There are a few over here. So it's saying that Ubuntu server, okay, the first one, which contain the packages and provide the comfortable experience for the operating server. And then you can use the Ubuntu server minimized version, which is customized to have small runtime footprint and in environment where humans are not expected to log in. And the last one is the additional option to search for the third-party drivers. Okay, so like as in the description you can see, this software is subjected to license term, including with its documentation. Some is proprietary. Third-party drivers should not be installed on system that will use for FIPS or the real-time kernel. So I'm going to select the first one and then hit enter. Now it's asking you for choose the IP address. So if you want to configure it manually, you can just go over here and click, and you can choose it to from automatic to manual, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm going to use the DHCP because I'm installing it on my virtual machine to just demonstrate this video, but you can choose it from there. Then I'm going to select done. Now if you wanted to use any proxy address, you can input it over here, then next. Okay, now it's asking and it's trying to get the mirror address. Okay, so I'm not going to make any changes over here because it's already taken the by default, like the in.archive.ubuntu.com. okay, I'm going to select that one, and then you can just simply continue. It will take some time. Okay, now we have to choose the hard drive. So I'm using a virtual hard drive which is contain 100 gig of storage, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to select use the entire disk. As you can see, you can use the entire disk, or if you wanted to use a custom storage layout, then you can choose the last option. From here, if you wanted to set up this as a LVM group, you can do that, or if you wanted to encrypt the LVM group with locks, you can also do that. So then I'm going to click OK. Now it's giving us the file summary, okay, like file system summary. So as you can see that it has a mounted point, okay, 48.99 gig of storage to the ext4, okay, new logical volume, and all the details you can see regarding the file system is mentioned over here. You can check it, or if you wanted to make any changes, you can do that. Then done. Now it's saying that selecting continue will begin installation process and result loss of the data disk selected formatted. So it's saying that if you select continue, if you contain any data in your hard drive, it will be lost. So make sure you do not have any kind of important data on the drive you are going to install, and then hit continue. Okay, now it's asking for your profile information, like your name. So for example, I'm going to type my name, your server name. So let's say test server pk username. So I'm going to type, and then the password. Always try to use a good password, and then hit enter. Now it's asking to install the OpenSSH server. If you are willing to, or if you are wanted to access the server remotely, then you have to install that particular services in your system. And then if you want to import any SSH key, you can do that from here, and then continue. Okay, now it's asking for the featured server snap if you want to use, but the work I'm going to perform on the server, it doesn't require this, so I'm not going to select this. Then continue. Now it's installing, installing the operating system in your server. So you can see all the logs from here. If you wanted to see the full logs, you can click this one, and it will show you all the logs which is happening, all the work which is happening behind. You can see it. Okay, so as you can see, the installation is now completed. So I'm going to reboot the server now. So hit enter. Okay, so we are in front of the login page. So I'm going to type root, and then the password that we have inserted while installing the operating system. Okay, so it will be, sorry, the user ID will be Innovate lab, and then the password that we have entered. Okay, yeah, so the username that you have selected, that will be your username. If you wanted to log in root, you have to use sudo, then you can enter the same password again, and now you are inside of the root. If I type who am I, it will say that I am root. As you can see, it's saying the root. Okay, so this is how you can install the Ubuntu server. Okay, I hope you find something valuable from this video. If you do, please like this video and subscribe my channel. I'm going to see you to another video. Thank you so much and have a nice day.